We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Monday to you, and welcome back to the Extras. Hope y'all had a great weekend. See, we got a few people in the chat already. I appreciate you. Looks like Nance was first tonight. He says, "Come on, where you at, Becky?" She says, "I am watching the Home Run Derby." Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. She says, "You better be using both hands, sir." I assume that refers to whatever dangerous machine you happen to be running tonight at work. Hopefully you're being safe there. Crooked Orchids in the chat as well. What is going on, Crooked Orchids? Hope you had a good weekend. KO says, Nancy Pants is clearly missing his mind. He doesn't know the Derby is today. Ah, okay. Yeah, I also did not know that the Derby was today, so sorry. I am also missing my mind. Meech in the chat. What is going on, Meech? Happy Monday to you as well. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope your flight was good. She says Rebecca caught slipping. I know. But hey, I can't blame her. Checking out that home run derby. That's sweet. Black Magic in the chat as well. He says, "Yo, happy Monday. You are all working out with me today. Let's do this. Let's get it, man." Hopefully, hopefully the music is hype enough for you for your workout. Yeah, I have not been to the gym in a couple of weeks. I'm lacking. I'm lacking. You don't miss a day in there, though. You and Becky, you guys have such good discipline. I need to learn from y'all. KO says, "I don't know what a derby for home runs is." Sports balls hit sports. Yeah, I feel like you probably, even if you don't follow sports, working in the business you work in, you probably do have to at least know when the sporting events are so you know when you're going to be busy. Meech says, "So many flights. I was in Ohio for one day to do Cedar Point, and now in Minnesota to drop older kids at camp." Oh, well, that's fun. Cedar Point's fun. That's a good time. Hopefully it wasn't too hot for you up there. I know it's been kind of hot lately. Leaving tomorrow for Banff. All right, nice. All right. That'll be fun. Definitely be nice weather there. Hummingbird Kisses in the chat as well. What is going on, Hummingbird? Hope you had a good weekend. Black Magic says, "It's okay to miss days, Drew. Just get back on the horse." I appreciate that. Thank you. It is hard though. Like if you just miss one or two, it's no big deal. You just go back, right? But like, man, you miss a week, it's like, oh, I haven't been there in a year. Does my membership card still work? Yeah, of course it does. There is no way to stop the gym charging your membership. Nance says, "Where are you dropping me off at, Meech?" She says, "Space camp." That's funny. Black Magic says, "I usually work out 6 days a week and take one real rest day. So 4 days lifting and 2 days cardio." Okay. I usually I don't know. I haven't been doing a lot of lifting. I just go in and do my miles on the track and then some stretches and light dumbbell work and then leave. I never have enough time in there. Missing a full week takes me 2 weeks to get caught back up to where I was. Yeah, that's the problem is the the more you miss, the worse it is. It snowballs for sure. It's definitely bad. I got to get back to it. My problem is like when I get up early, like super early for the gym, then I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do work now instead. And then that's what I've been doing. So it's just, I have to block out my schedule and just do it. But, okay, so y'all. Oh, okay, he says, any movement is better than none. Plus you have a physical job. I sit at a desk all day. Yeah, I still try and get my steps in and stuff. I do quite a bit of physical activity at work, but you know, it's not the same as going to the gym. It's a different feeling. Meech says it really does. I'm off the wagon from summer and the kids out of school. I can't wait to get back to yoga every day. Yeah, see, having that thing, just that stability is just, I think that's part of it, you know, just to have that stability and that time set aside for yourself in your life every day is really healthy in a lot of ways. So I'm with y'all. See, that's what I need. I need to sign up for like a class. That way it'll like force me to be there at a certain time or something. Becky says, I've just been doing a lot of walking lately. See, that's good. Walking is really good. And it continues working even after you're done. You know, you keep burning calories for a while, so it's good. Walking is definitely a good thing. That's what I do too. If I don't get all my steps in, I'll go for a walk in the evening to make sure I'm hitting the 10,000 or 12,000 at least, you know? But okay, so I have seen this conspiracy on TikTok, and y'all, I absolutely love this. These people are going crazy over a very, very simple device. Black Magic says, I need the routine. It keeps me out of trouble. Plus, my workouts are my mental health time and let me think. Yeah, same. I like that. It's a nice planned time to yourself. For sure. Becky says 2 miles today. 1 in the morning and 1 when the husband got home. That's great. That's good. It's nice. You spread it out too, you know? Makes it a little bit more digestible, so then you're not walking like a whole 2-hour, 3-hour walk. Keho says, yes, Meech, same. I've been moving wood and having to water, and I have the first day I don't have to water inside summertime is my sweet release. Yeah, you're almost there. It's been a big project, but once you get it all set up, it'll be so much easier. In the winter, it's nice to have it. The summer, I have so much to do. Yeah, that is how it is, right? But okay, so let me see here. So I have, let's just check out this reporters. They're doing a little TikTok video, but it's funny because they don't know they don't know how to turn off that reporter voice, you know, and the same delivery where they go back and forth and take turns saying one line in a very unnatural way. But they are from Toledo, Ohio, and they have the scoop on the conspiracy involving the digital price tags at stores.
If you shop at Walmart, you'll want to listen to this because
this is WTOL 11 Toledo.
See how much things cost is changing.
So Walmart says that it is starting to install digital labels on the store shelves.
Yeah, they're saying it expects the technology to be in all stores in the United States by the end of the year. And not only are shoppers raising concerns, but so are lawmakers.
Yeah, so the concern here is that there's going to be surge
It really cannot
pricing,
turn off the
or
news mode.
something that companies usually have been known to do, to use automatically price increases on particular goods or services.
Yeah, so if Heather's shopping at one Walmart,
really having a hard time explaining what surge pricing is there,
maybe
but
the
we'll
price
get
says
to
one
it.
thing and my Walmart says the other. Walmart denies these claims, saying prices will be the same regardless. What do you think? If you shop at Walmart,
now, surge pricing, has been made popular by driving apps, and driving apps say when there's a surge of business, when it's super, super busy, the prices will go up for a short time because it's tough on the drivers in a period like that. And in the driving context, that makes complete sense. But surge pricing at the grocery store makes zero sense, because why would they raise prices when it's busy? That does not make sense. And also, there is zero evidence of this. This is my whole point on this. There is no evidence that this is happening, and I'll show you how it's not even possible for it to be happening. But there's so many conspiracies about the digital price tags. And the whole point of the digital price tag, I'll just let you in on the secret right now. It's just like the paper tag, except they don't have to reprint a piece of paper and pay an employee to change 10,000 little pieces of paper every time they reset an aisle. If you've never worked in a grocery store, you're constantly resetting the shelves, changing displays, putting different items out, moving things around. So you can't just have a sticker on the thing. You're making stickers all day long. There are people at grocery stores, at Walmart, Kroger, wherever, it's their whole job just to change those little stickers all day long. So imagine how much easier it is when they can just hit a button and say, this is this item now. And then the tag just changes and they don't have to reprint. It saves the employee time, saves a lot of paper, it's easy. It's very simple. But I enjoy hearing the conspiracies. So here's Kroger. Meech says, resetting the aisles were my favorite shifts. Yeah, exactly, because it takes forever. And you're just camped out. You could sit on a milk crate and just reset a whole shelf area. But yeah, and then you had the little machine that would make all the new price tags. Well, here, people are starting to see these digital price tags out in the wild, and this is what they look like. The music is so intense. If you just heard this music, you'd be like, oh my god, what are we at risk of here? We don't need the panic sounds in the background. By the end of 2027, all 115 Columbus Division Kroger stores will sport electronic shelf pricing labels rather than physical paper ones for all of their products. Really, it's really not a big deal, but here we are, and people are freaking out. What else? This is from the Columbus Dispatch. And they are showing, and they're basically just explaining what it is. It's a digital price tag that looks just like the paper tag, and it's controlled by the store's inventory software. And it says the only time Kroger will change the prices are if the price of a product itself goes up across the industry, such as beef amid a cattle shortage or eggs after a devastating round of avian flu. So what they're saying is and this is my point too, the grocery store has always been able to change the prices. And they have. They just did it by printing a sticker and putting it on the shelf. And there's literally no way of knowing, unless the employee left the old one behind it, what the price was before. And also, food is a commodity item, so it's gonna go up and down. We all know that the price of things fluctuates all the time, so I think we're pretty familiar with how they change the prices all the time anyways. So just being able to do it digitally versus having paper. Now, I am all for a scam, conspiracy. I love that stuff, and I'm not a defender of Walmart at all, as you can see by my other streams. But I think in this case, they're completely innocent, and people are just going wild. Becky says Walmart is the only place here that has them. Okay. Mish says, yeah, and no one would bother you because you look really busy. Yeah, because you have a huge cart and you have this giant mess around you and the labels everywhere. Yeah, nobody's gonna ask you a question. Exactly. Becky says Kohl's has them, but has had them forever ago. Exactly. Like, I don't think it's threatening to have an electronic price tag, because I worked in the grocery business. And literally, they'll change the price on items all the time. Every day, maybe. Maybe every day they're changing the price of milk. You have no idea. And everyone knows this. You know when you go in the store, there's a range of prices on certain items. Meech says constantly changing, and I worked at Giant Eagle from 1998 to 2002. Fun fact, Giant Eagle has just been bought out by our friend Kroger. So, a lot of people are worried that Giant Eagle locations are going to close if they are situated near a Kroger location, as a little aside. But yeah, Kroger, I believe, is going to operate the stores as a separate brand for now. So we'll see what happens on that. What else does the dispatch have to say here? There is some research to back up Kroger's promise of no surge pricing. A 2025 study analyzed transaction data from a major U.S. grocery chain and found that there was no price surging after the installation of electronic shelf labels, though the study did not disclose which grocery chain the data was from. Now, that's interesting because in 2025, there are only a handful of stores that had digital price tags. So from that, we can infer that it's going to be one of a few main players. And that's another big problem in the food business, is you have so few sources of grocery in some areas that it is just rife for conspiracy. KO says Big Bird. Yeah, man, that's tough. A lot of people I know worked there over the years. It was wild. And then what? Big Bear before that too. That was sad. The Walmart tags have a blue blinking light for the online pickers to locate something faster. Yes, they do. That is a pretty cool thing. And dude, there are some people who are riled up about that light because of a TikTok video that I'll show you. It's really good. KO says, can we talk about how Cisco has been buying everything? Greco, Restaurant Depot, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not good. Cisco did that because they, Restaurant Depot operates in markets that they don't. And yeah, it's not good. Everyone is so riled up about the Cisco thing, too. We're going to talk about that, too, sometime in the future. CB in the chat. What is going on, CB? She says, hey, Drew. Hope you've been good. Love you, buddy. I appreciate you, CB. I hope you've been good, too. Hope you're doing good down there. Hope the new house is going great. You're getting all settled in there. Everything decorated the way you want. KO says, I call Giant Eagle Big Bird. Yeah, we did too, yeah. And Giant Beagle. Becky says, I wish we could have that light for us. You know, I think that they could do that. They could incorporate that into your shopping app if you have the app on your phone. That's actually possible to do. They probably will do that eventually. Okay, what else does the dispatch have to say here? Sorry. Bacon Strips is going to be all riled up in the comments. Concerns have also arisen that these labels allow for customer surveillance by connecting them to facial recognition cameras. Bruce told the dispatch that there are no facial recognition technology in the price tags, and Kroger is not spying on customers through them. Oh my gosh. Like, I love that they have to say that. Because it's definitely a lot of people think this, okay? I'm going to show you some. Nugget Man in the chat, what is going on, Nugget Man? He says, anyone remember the blue light special at Kmart? Yes, of course. Oh my gosh. Are there any Kmarts left? Is Kmart still a thing somewhere? I'm pretty sure they're all gone. I don't know. Becky says, yes, Nugget, that was the good deals. That's right. That is right. The kids these days, they don't know about the blue light special. They don't know. KO says, we have these towels. We need to sell the towels so they are on blue light special. Yes, exactly. So they'd have like an overabundance or like a really good price on an item, and then they'd have the blue light on there so that when you're shopping, you could see that and know this is the cheap thing. But this has led to so many, like, just insane conspiracies. So, yeah, let's check some out. Here's one for you. Oh, wait, I got him muted. This is a person literally just filming the existence.
Congratulations.
Of an electronic tag.
Your next opponent is you.
What are we talking about?
Congratulations. You're moving to the next level.
It says
Your
the
next
same
opponent is
information.
You.
Same 786, 496. You're just breaking stuff at the grocery store, ma'am. That's just a digital price tag that says the exact same thing as the paper one underneath it. If anything, this is debunking the conspiracy. But I love the scary music. If you put scary music to something, that means that there's a scam going on. Okay, here is a Walmart shopper in Michigan who found some electronic tags.
I'll tell you why I came into Walmart. Did not think we was gonna get the rollout.
Okay.
We got the digital tags now.
Yes.
It's real.
Cheers.
I'm from Michigan, and we got the digital tags. So I'm gonna look sad in front of all these because I heard they go off emotion. They're not about to get me.
I don't want to make fun of anybody, okay? I don't know what's happening here. They go off of motion. They go off of emotion. Is he saying, did he hear that they're motion activated and he thought that they went off of emotion? Because he just said, this man said, I'm going to make sure that I look sad in front of them because I heard they go off emotion. Okay? I love this person. I wish he would show his face. We're not even halfway in. I'm entertained. Christina Lynn in the chat. What is going on, Christina? She says, hey. Oh, interesting. I'm glad you're covering this. Hey, well, I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I've done several streams where I talk bad about these companies, Walmart, Kroger, whatever. We just did one not that long ago. So if there's a chance when I could actually be on their team once, I think I'm going to do it. So, but this, God, my mind is blown right now by this quote. I'm not sure. They go off of emotions, you guys. I love this.
We got the digital tags now. It's real. I'm from Michigan, and we got the digital tags. So I'm gonna look sad in front of all these because I heard they go off emotion.
He did
and
say
about to
that.
get me. And I believe when they say that they can change in between purchases, like this is $387.
They can change in between
I can buy
purchases.
These for $387, and somebody right behind me can buy them for the crossed out price of $564.
That was possible before, okay? You could buy something today, and then tomorrow it could be a different price. That has always happened and has continued to happen. We've talked about that. We have talked about that. Grocery prices go up. That is all they do is go up. Becky says, I love the lights in the frozen food because the light will come on when you walk past them. I love that. That's the see, it senses emotion. The light senses emotion, Becky. If you look happy, then the light will turn on. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, at Meijer. Okay, at Meijer has the motion activated freezer lights, which is a great idea because why would they pay to keep all of those freezers lit up all day long and waste that electricity if no one's in the aisle? Love that. Love that idea, actually. I have no problem with it. Now, they go off of emotion. So he is saying that the price tag is watching you through a camera, and I'm trying to keep a straight face here. So it's watching you through a camera and judging your emotions. And if you are sad, it's going to give you a lower price on cookies. I love this person. I want to subscribe to him. This is I don't know how to read that. Just creative baits on TikTok.
All these because I heard they go off emotion. They're not about to get me.
Not about to get me.
I believe
I love it.
When
I
they
love
say
this.
That they can change in between purchases. Like this is $387. I could buy these for $387, and somebody right behind me can buy them for the crossed out price of $564.
Yes.
2026.
The sale will end.
Even the dogs got to deal with the digital price.
Dogs? Oh no.
What do they ever do? No, I don't know if anybody...
Now, the pet aisle, I'll tell you, is another example of an aisle that is constantly shifting around. So you are constantly changing not necessarily the individual item price, but you're moving its location on the shelf. And that's really easy to do because these tags have a little scanner on the bottom. So you just scan the tag and the device in your hand will change it to the item that you're now stocking in that space. Chaos says, oh my god, keep it going. Sorry.
You know, but I love Ice Mountain Sport Tops, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no way they was $324. They always been.
They saw you were
$100,
thirsty.
Like
They saw
or something.
that you were
These digital
thirsty.
Prices. Even for the clothes, it's my last one, but the digital tags are even big on the clothes. That's a small one, and it's like a miniature one, but they're big.
Nance says, creative baits because it's fake and you're falling for him thinking that it's happening. No, what I'm saying is that this misinformation like this spreads all over the internet as serious reporting. I'm not exaggerating even a little bit. This is not the only person who thinks that the price tags are watching you. But I really enjoyed it goes off of emotion. I love that so much. But yeah, just to see, let's look at their page and see if everything is rage bait.
Alright, y'all, come with me to AutoZone.
He's just showing how to change headlights and like what he had for dinner. Oh, there's the price tag video. Yeah, I don't know. Walmart store. He does a lot of retail and food related content. I like it. Oh, there he is. Okay. I like it. That looks like a very comfortable jacket. I like it. Okay. So if you have it's a prank fake video to get a reaction. Yeah, it is, but I think also, well, I don't know, dude. I think these are just his video. But like, okay, there's another example of these, whether they're making a joke or they're being serious about it, viewers on TikTok are watching this and thinking that this is happening in real life.
When my Walmart switched to digital tags, I said, this makes me really nervous.
This mom was shopping at Walmart for a pair of kids' shoes. She's looking for a deal. She goes to the sales section, tracks down a pair of shoes.
Again with the scary music. It's scary.
For $3. But she's well informed, and she knows Walmart is using digital shelf tags now. So she knows the prices can change from 1 minute to the next. Before putting the shoes in her cart, she takes a quick photo of the digital shelf tag, and she even scans the QR code. Great news, everything checks out, breathes a sigh of relief, takes the win, throws them in her cart, and heads out to checkout. But here's where the story goes south. She gets to the register, the clerk scans the shoes, and now the price is $18.98, 6 times the price she thought she'd pay. She's ticked and she's confused.
That has never happened.
Different price.
There has never ever been a problem with pricing ever before until digital price tags. There's no way there could be a mistake where the tag says $3 and then it rings up for a different price. The only explanation for that is that there's a camera in the tag and it saw you. It saw that you were a sad mother and it was like, nope, not today, sad mother. You're not getting those shoes for $2. You're getting them for $18.98.
Walk.
Again, please clip the lav mic to your shirt. I promise you it'll sound great.
Back to where she got the shoes. Different price again.
Well, yeah, people are stupid, more so the TikTok crowd. I'm with you there, sir. I am with you there.
They've installed electronic shelf labels throughout their stores, planning to be in every store by the end of this year. They have applied for and received patents to upgrade their technologies to do more dynamic pricing and even personalized pricing. Walmart is not a...
No, that's not the case. Their patent is not for dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing implies that when the store is busier, the prices go up. The price stays the same the entire day, and it's the same for every customer that buys the item. It is not tracking who buys what, and each tag does not have a camera inside it. I have a guy who took one apart. I will show you in a second. KO says, hold on. I got a golden potato pancake at the deli, and they're 99. Oh, they were, it rang up as $99 an ounce. So it was $599 for potato cakes. See, that the potato cake tag, it saw you, and it judged you, and it was like, you're paying $600 for potato cakes. That is the only explanation.
Alone. In fact, there are so many companies trying so many different tricks, all in the service of emptying your wallet. I filled a whole book with examples just like this.
You can get her book if you want to see a whole book of examples of this. Now, one thing that these things can be susceptible to, since it's a very low-powered device that runs off of infrared, is if you have a Flipper Zero, you can have some fun with these things.
Oh, great. Another thing for people to freak out about.
But I'll tell you, just like altering the sticker does not change the price in the system, changing this tag does not change the price in the system. It just changes what the display is, because there's like a little teeny tiny bit of memory inside of there. And if you have the right device, you can manipulate what is stored on that memory.
So if you guys don't know what we're looking at the e-ink price tags that are showing up everywhere at stores. Now, this makes it easier for them to update prices on the fly. However, hackers have now started using their Flipper Zeros, which is a little device that can kind of like alter things technologically. Now they can put memes on these and change the price altogether. Yeah, pretty much they're only limited by their imagination. I mean, they're able to put memes on some of these things. But again, they can change the price. Let me show you how this actually works.
This handheld device can change the electronic price tags in supermarkets. E-ink shelf labels receive commands via infrared. With no real authentication or meaningful encryption, the Flipper Zero can send its own signal, such as the thinking monkey meme or a €5 note. Digital price tags in thousands of retail stores around the world are essentially wide open, meaning anyone can buy one of these devices and change them to whatever they want.
Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, well, we're absolutely toast now because people are going to change the price and I'm going to have to pay more, for whatever I'm trying to buy. But that's actually not the case here, because these are actually part of a centralized database. This is only changing this. It's not changing what the actual price is when you actually go to the register. Think about it like on a PC, how you can use the...
And also, there's a central device that makes sure that all of the tags are working. So periodically they will reset, and Lord have mercy, when someone films one of these tags resetting, they lose their minds. Oh, it's so good.
Inspect element on a browser, how you can just change things from a surface level, but when you refresh, it goes right back to what it was before. So really, this is less about paying more. It's going to be more of an inconvenience if someone ends up doing this and like putting it for like 90 cents when maybe that product's usually $8. So you would grab more, go up to the register, and then put back all the ones that you thought you were getting a deal
that's
on.
what they're going to
really,
do. That's what they're going to do.
Inconvenience. And
again, they got a guy sitting there waiting for you to buy potatoes. And as soon as you get to the register, he's going to raise the price from $5 to $25 and get you. Like, show me. And I know this guy's talking. He's on my side here. But literally, there are no videos of the prices changing like everyone is saying. There is literally one video on the internet, and I will show it to you, and I think it's a pretty clear example of one of these tags glitching out and having a problem. But again, any kind of glitch or mistake with this tagging system is going to result in another avalanche of conspiracies. So here is more accusations of dynamic pricing with absolutely no evidence.
I was shopping at the Whole Foods in the Pearl District recently and noticed something new on the shelves.
This is from the Oregonian. Oh, they're probably going to copyright claim this for sure.
Digital price tags that display the price of everything from dried fruit to sparkling water. These small electronic placards replace paper price tags and allow stores to change the price of items within seconds. That has stewed worries that retailers will start increasing prices based on demand.
Crooked Orchid says these companies just don't want to pay workers for changing the price. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. They're trying to save money on labor. And if you could have one person, or maybe two people, operating a computer system that would change all the prices in the store in an hour, instead of spending 5 days reshuffling every sticker in the store, I think you could really see lower prices in food because they're going to be able to spend more time helping customers and doing other essential functions of the grocery store instead of printing price tags all day long. I'm for this. Digital will be less wasted, which doesn't seem like that much, but so many stores are filling and flipping numbers every week. Yeah, exactly. Think about how many grocery stores there are and how much paper that is, how much labor that is. Like, what these teenagers that work at the grocery store could be doing way more useful things than hitting print on a little sticker printer. But okay, so she mentioned fears of the potential for dynamic pricing.
Otherwise known as dynamic pricing. The Whole Foods in the Pearl District started rolling out these new price tags in mid-April. The retailer says it's not using them for dynamic pricing. Rather, the new price tags will help ensure that the price on the shelf matches the price that customers pay at the register, as well as save paper. If you've been to a Walmart recently, you might also notice that the retailer has started using digital price tags.
Yep.
Like Whole Foods, Walmart says it's not using the price tags to, say, raise the price of donuts at 8 o'clock in the morning. The Pearl District location of Whole Foods is the second in Oregon to start using digital price tags after Eugene. A Whole Foods spokesperson tells me that more of its stores will start rolling out the price tags later this year. You can read more about this in my story on OregonLive.com/business.
Okay. Now, a lot of drops of the dynamic pricing term here, but literally no evidence of that. This is another person who does not realize that they have always been able to change the prices.
So I'm at
the
Kroger's and look at this. They're digital. You can't open this.
Why would you need to open it? Nice nails, though.
It's digital.
She's gonna use those claws to open that thing right up.
They can change it at will, which means they can.
They've always been able to change it at will. They had a little printer and they just change it whenever they want.
See my brown self coming and be like, up $2.99, not $5.99 for her.
That's what it's gonna come to. That would be terrifying if that was happening.
On camera.
You are right. That would be terrifying.
It's going to know who we are, know what we bought, and it's going to raise the price.
But like,
it feels like the double.
Like, if it did that to you and you went to a store and you paid double for a thing, you just wouldn't go back there. So I mean, I get that corporation evil and they always want to take all the money. They definitely do. And they are. But what incentive do they have to rip all the customers off by... Also, what system is keeping track of who is at the shelf and when, and is constantly updating these prices back and forth so that when you get to the register, your individual price for this item isn't confused with the regular price or the person behind you in line who also got the same item. I don't know. It sounds very complicated, but who knows? Maybe it's happening. I hope it's not. But our friend Jimmy Wrigg, he is never far from a Walmart flavored conspiracy. So here is Jimmy. He is saying that Walmart is using their acquisition of Vizio television to track its customers.
Did you realize that this TV right here is a Walmart tracking device to track you at home? Walmart bought Vizio television.
No.
When they did that, they acquired millions of people's data. And more importantly than just the TV itself, they acquired the data system. They bought SmartCast and the data advertising platform that was owned by Vizio. So here's how it works. You pay $598 for the TV, you get it home, you unbox it, you plug it in, and you realize you can't operate it without a Walmart account. Actually, it says right here that a Vizio account is required for smart TV. And that's more than deceptive labeling, that's a straight up lie.
You'll be immediately redirected to set up a Walmart account.
Okay.
And here's the sinister part, like I said before, it wasn't about buying the physical TVs, it was about buying SmartCast. Any Vizio televisions that have been manufactured in 2026 require a Walmart account. And look at the deceptive pricing scheme. $238 for the TCL 50-inch and $178.
They require a Walmart account to do what? Like they don't turn on unless you've signed in with your Walmart ID? Who would buy this TV at that point?
SmartCast is the operating system that lives inside the TV. It runs all your apps like Netflix and YouTube. It controls your home screen. And most importantly...
Okay, so he's saying if you don't use the Walmart app or account and sign into it, then none of your apps in your smart TV will work. Okay.
The ad data system. What it does is detect what you're watching, even from cable boxes, game consoles, or DVDs, and your cell phone connected to the Walmart app. Now they will tie in what you and your family watch, search,
More
and
scary
buy
music.
to relentlessly market you into their store.
Gosh,
Even
man.
more Orwellian than that, linking your TV to your purchases to your location.
See, now this actually sounds believable. I don't know.
Product pricing adjustments set according to your needs or desperation. This is called dynamic pricing, based on your personal data. And the fact that a giant corporation like Walmart has laid the foundation for a deceptive controlling system just like this should have us all outraged.
Okay, so... Does it? So he's saying that they're not doing it, that they've laid the foundation to do it. It's possible that they can do it. KO says they see everything you're doing already, and they know what you're buying. Exactly. They're already... Dude, y'all, you're already giving them all this information. Do you have that stupid app called Rocket Money? Guess what? Lord have mercy. Your transactions on all your bank accounts are essentially public to anyone who wants to pay a tenth of a penny for them. Like, it's... Walmart does not need to track you through their TV. They have your credit card number. They already know your address. They don't need to know where you're... They don't need to have the location of your house. They have your credit card. They already know what you buy at Walmart. So yeah, they're definitely using that info to track you and more. It's... Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. It's funny the things that people get upset about. Like, no one is concerned about privacy most of the time, but something like this pops up and I don't know what it is, but this thing in particular has got people riled up, okay? Now, here is an example of what I was talking about. If the tags break, people lose their minds, okay? Check it out.
There's no price tags on anything. Look, seriously, over all the clothes here at Walmart, there's no price tags. What's up with that? I'm talking all of them. Look, all of them. Except I did notice right here, they got these little QR codes right here. So you can scan the QR code and it'll take you, I guess, to the item. But right here, like on these right here, right, there's no What do y'all think? Is it kind of weird? All right, look, so we're way over here now.
I don't
Even
think
right
so.
here, look, there's no, where are the...
Again, like, if they were moving stuff around, moving items, changing the setup, they would not have prices assigned to the items yet. Clearly, they have the tags there with the intention of displaying the price. Like, they want to put the price up. But right now, it's not working. I really don't think... Now, if it was that there's no prices anywhere listed on anything at Walmart, that would be a way bigger story. But that's not what's happening here at all. But, man, this thing broke, and it broke everybody's brain.
Right stickers at? Look at this, y'all. There's none of them. All right, $150 for
it was
3
all
bags.
free,
that is
too.
Insane, dude. Anyways, I talked to them. What they're going to do is they're putting like a digital price tag on top of it. It's going to be all digital, basically. But anyways, y'all have a great day. That's pretty cool how they can do that, you know. Anyways, have a good day. I will say the 2 ladies we talked to are super cool, y'all.
Okay.
There's no price.
Well, that's cool. And thank you for not putting them in your video. That is cool, actually. Big props to Clark Payne 5.0 on TikTok. But I think this is just an example of them setting up the new digital price tags in an area that didn't previously have them. Let's see. That is from May of this year. Okay. This girl, she found a little pricing mistake and thought she was about to get the deal of her life.
This is what's wrong with Walmart's new price tags that are digital, okay? I need a vacuum. I'm broke as shit. So I'm looking through the vacuums, and this catches my attention. 1 cent, right?
Sweet.
This one's 1 cent. It says it's a Abyssal PF compact. But you go and you scan it right here, right? This one, scan it. It ain't 1 cent. Once again, Dirt Devil says 1 cent.
Right.
Didn't come up as 1 cent. We also have this Dirt Devil saying it's 1 cent. But if you scan them down here, they are not 1 cent. Look at this. 1 cent, 1 cent. And it's not just the displays, because why is this display correct? It says 98.
Whoa, that one works and the other ones don't?
We also
That's
see
even...
it says the power lifter swivel. Do you guys remember when Walmart used to say that if it's advertised as something, they have to guarantee it? Why is that not happening here? Apparently that shit's just out the fucking window. So this is what's wrong with Walmart's new digital tags, is they're advertising one thing right here, and then you scan it and it ain't that. This is what's wrong.
You might be able to take that little video to the register and be like, sir, I was about to purchase this $250 vacuum cleaner because it said it was on sale for 1 cent. And you have misrepresented the price of this $200 vacuum. You might be able to get it for 1 cent because it technically does say 1 cent there. I don't know. Maybe some states you just have to honor it. Even if it's an obvious mistake, we just have to, So maybe we all just need to get flipper zeros, walk around, we change our price tags to 1 cent, we buy all of our stuff, have our TikTok video as proof, and then we get all of our stuff for 1 cent at the grocery store. You do that, everybody does that for a week. All of a sudden, we're back to paper tags. I think this is going to be like self-checkout all over again. Like stores are eventually going to drop this. KO says, yes, also, this is what's wrong with buyers. That's funny. Nance says, broke as yet. How old is your phone and how many Starbucks have you had in the last week? I understand not wanting to spend $200 on a vacuum cleaner. I get that. but expecting to get one for 1 cent, I think, is a little out of the question. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all vacuums should be 1 cent because that tag was wrong that one time. Okay, says, I mean, it's the same thing as the furniture from Costco where you return it. Yeah. If they have the policy, do it. Why not? Why not? Becky says, I've done that a few times or more. I was about to do it last week on some chairs. I mean, get it where you can get it. As long as you're not bothering the store worker, that's their job, to verify prices of things, right? As long as you're not making a TikTok of them, I think they'd be happy to help you. KO says self-checkout Elmo. Becky says, I had Starbucks 3 times last week. But do you have a vacuum, Becky? Maybe you could afford a 1 cent vacuum if you weren't drinking that Starbucks. Nugget Man says, this is a law here in California that they would have to honor that. Okay. So, you know what? I like that. It holds the retailer accountable. I like it. And that will just guarantee that the placeholder will no longer be 1 penny. Whenever the system doesn't know the price, it'll show a picture of a dolphin or something. That's the start screen on the Flipper Zero. If you don't, you can get yourself a Flipper Zero for I think they're like $450 or something like that. So, now here is, okay, look, just in case you don't believe me, when you search for digital price tags changing on TikTok, if it was so rampant that this was constantly happening all the time, right? There'd just be countless videos of it, right? There's not a single one. None of these videos are a video of a price tag change, except for this one that I found, okay? And it is, here it is. What? This is really upbeat music here. I really need the horror movie sounds. Okay, so it was $5, down from $12.79. What will it be now? Will it be $12.79? It is flashing. It's doing a light show. I still can't see it. What does it say? 10? 10.97. 10.97. Hold on. What? Hold on. What did that say? Voila! Okay. Okay. All right. Voila. All right. So 10.97 is what it went to. So this is a video of a price changing. But I don't know if, I don't know, man. Like, did the sale just end? Did the clearance end? Are they no longer $5 down from $12.97? Now they're $10.97 down from $12.97? I don't know. Nugget Man says, I'm boycotting Starbucks. since they closed down the drive-thru. They closed the drive-thru at Starbucks? Whoa. I did not know that. KO says, can't pay for Starbucks vacuums and her nails. Yeah, see? You're gonna have priority. Becky says, mine has been slow lately. Okay. I haven't had Starbucks for years. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You're really missing out. I like the idea of having to slow your day down and and not having a drive-through. Oh yeah, like having to get out and go inside and talk to a human being, stand in line for a little bit, get out of your car. I agree with that. I like going in to pick something up too. I don't like going to the drive-through. 7 Brew is way better, Becky says. Nugget Man says no time to slow down in the morning. I feel that. Sometimes you just gotta keep it moving right past the Starbucks. I usually will only get Starbucks on a weekend or if I'm at the mall or something. Home brew, KO says, yeah, forget the 7 Brew. You got a home brew. Gas stations are flipping their sign prices and not always the same as the pump price. Oh, okay. So they changed the price on the sign and they didn't update the price on the pump. So if the price on the pump is lower, then they have to honor that price. That's a good way to get in under the wire, if they're raising gas prices on you, which seems to happen a lot these days. KO says, yes, Drew, I think we have become too fast. I agree. Sometimes it's nice to stop and look the human being in the eye that made you the drink that you're about to consume. It's a small moment. It doesn't take a long time to have. I agree. I like that. But yeah, so there's a video of a price changing, but let's hear about the infrared sensor conspiracy, okay? Now, if you look at these tags, on all the tags there is an infrared sensor and a light which helps it receive information and also like Becky was saying, to communicate things to the operator, like the light will turn on when they have that tag selected. But of course, not everyone was satisfied with that explanation. Nan says most stations here have digital pump signs now, so it's all digital and can change in 2 seconds. Yeah, see, that's how they get you. Not gonna get a free one there. KO says, I drink tea, and when I drink coffee black, I don't know what I get from coffee or tea other than spending more money. I don't think I could do without some caffeine. I don't think I could give it up. A new reporter here just went through that sign and said one thing. Went through that. The sign said one thing and the pump said something different, and she did a story about it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, see, I would probably ask if the sign was different than what's on the pump. I'm going to ask what the actual price is before I get charged, right? Nance says last weekend one station instantly jacked it up 20 cents when the straight closed again. Yeah. Yep. Here it went up like $1. It's crazy. In one day. If I wanted a Frappuccino, I would envy a Starbucks machine. Yeah, those things are dangerous. You can't be drinking the Frappuccino. But I don't have a problem with Starbucks. But okay, so here is the infrared sensor conspiracy. Oh, sorry, I got her muted. This is Phoebe is Ginger 1 on TikTok.
America. And this is a price tag in America. And this is a price tag in England. Do you notice anything similar between the American one and the British one?
They have numbers
They are
on
both
them.
digital price tags that have a camera in the right-hand corner. Yeah, these electronic digital price tags.
That's not a camera. That's an LED light right there. And they also have an infrared receiver.
Have a convenient camera in the corner, meaning they see everything about you, how much you can afford,
Everything
what you
about
look like. They are replacing the paper price.
A camera that small is not powerful enough to see what you can afford. I don't know of any camera that can look at you and see what you can afford, but maybe it's like scanning your bank account details. I don't know what kind of Minority Report thing we're talking about here, but
tags with digital ones so that they can literally spy on us in America and in England. They will connect it to all of your accounts online, so they will know how much you earn, what are your spending habits. Essentially, they will change the amount that you're purchasing the item for according to who you are and how much you spend and how much money you make, because they...
But can you imagine, though, if that actually was true? What happens when there's 5 people walking down an aisle? How does the price tag pick who it's going to discriminate against? Lord have mercy, there's no cameras in here, please.
recognize your face from every amount of data that they've got online and from the stores that you purchase these items from. There's not much we can do about it now because they're already implemented, and they will make this system a thing where they can track everything about you and your spending
I thought this person might be AI.
habits. This is a price tag.
But they are real. The comments are funny. It's not a camera. I work in retail. It's just a light for us to find the product. That is not a camera. You may want to remove this video because it will be mass reported for misinformation. I used to work at Aldi. That is a screw. It's an infrared receiver used for receiving the item and price information that the tag is supposed to have on it. Please do your research. I work in a grocery store, and that isn't a camera. It's an LED light. This person says it's a screw. Nugget says this person is a robot. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, it doesn't look like, I don't know. I don't want to comment on what other humans look like. Cahill says, I have holes in my shirt. I'm a poor. Give me apples for less. Yeah, just look really sad in front of the apples. Have you tried looking sad in front of them? Because I heard that works. Okay, so here's a Walmart employee to give us some on-the-ground reporting about how these things actually work, and she says everybody needs to chill.
I'm here to talk about digital price tags.
This is Pika Kirby 11.
On the internet that Walmart's doing dynamic pricing, price gouging on digital tags. There's cameras in digital tags, and people are freaking out. And I'm here to tell you that it is not true. I do work for Walmart. I am a team lead for Walmart.
Team lead in the house, on the case.
For Walmart, I helped install thousands of these digital tags throughout the store. I know how to fix them. I know how they work. I dealt with these for the past couple years. But when I moved from one store to another, they didn't have digital tags, but we just got them this year. Hence why I was a champion, because I already dealt with them So I'm here to tell you about
champion, dude. She's
Sorry,
a digital
Walmart, I had
champion.
one of my best. Sometimes you bring home stuff from work. But this is a digital tag. This one is called a standalone tag because it already has a battery. Then we have the regular ones that snap into a black rail you will see on shelves or certain pegs. And on the other side has the battery. So the whole point of these digital tags is to help us get price changes done faster. It's displayed more correctly.
Okay.
They don't move or fall off as much as they do fall off. I'm going to say they do sometimes fall off.
Especially,
but they're not as simple as paper tags where people...
I don't think they would fall off nearly as much if there weren't so many TikTokers constantly playing with them.
You could just go slide it right down and try to get a price at a different price,
Right.
So forth.
Sure.
But this does not do dynamic pricing. It does not have a camera, so it can't see you. People are like, oh, this is a camera. This is where the light is at. If you don't know it, if you go to Walmart and you see the little flash, that's this piece right here. So it has 3 colors in the lights. Green is for stocking, blue is for online grocery, and the yellow is the spark drivers. Spark drivers also can flash the tag.
So what you're saying is there's 3 different colors of lights. They're separating them by color now? I don't know.
To help find the item. If you work at Spark Drive and you didn't know about that, you should know now. So these digital tags have price changes that happen on Monday between 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. And that's realistically the only time.
Well, we gotta go to Walmart and film
automatically, with the exception of
12 to 2, I guess.
Lowering
Becky,
the price.
are they open 24 hours still?
In store, we lower prices personally if we have to, like clearance, we want to mark something down, or a temporary price action to where either we have too much product or we're competing with another.
Yes, most of the time when the employees, the pricing staff is at work, it is because they're lowering the price of an item to get it out of the store, because that's how the food business works.
Store. That's the only time we manually do price changes.
Eric Freeze in the chat. What's going on, my man? Happy Monday to you.
Anything that's markup or certain markdowns, it's all done by home office. It's done on Monday between 12 and 2.
Okay.
If it does do that update and it does not update, it sends us a digital tag error.
A conspiracy error?
Is when something is wrong with the tag, like it needs a simple
dynamic
refresh,
pricing surge error?
Like it could be damaged or the battery could be dead, hence why we do those as soon as they come in the morning. Okay. So that way the error is done. And then if it does it throughout the day.
Okay, so it is common that they malfunction, I guess. Okay, so it is possible for an electronic thing to not work as planned on occasion. I've never experienced that. Actually, every single electronic device I've ever used in my life has always worked flawlessly every single time.
We repair it as soon as we can, so that way there's no problems with it and the customer gets the true price.
Right.
And then people are like, it can do dynamic pricing. It does not do dynamic pricing. It does not change price. The prices do not go up during the day. They can go down during the day, but not up. So this is a lot better than paper tags because you can go shopping while we're doing price changes, like paper price changes, and the price can go up while you're shopping when we had paper tags. Mm-hmm. But with digital tags, it should already be done. You don't have to worry about it. As soon as you come in, you know that prices are not going to change. Unless they go down, then that's a benefit.
Okay.
But yes, digital tags do not do dynamic pricing. A lot of other stores
because
are rolling
it's
these out
physically
too. I know Kroger's
impossible for them
all
to
these
do
already
that.
had them. If you go to fast food restaurants, all the majority of their menus is digital. It's all monitored, so you don't see them doing dynamic pricing, right?
Becky says, no, Walmart is not open 24 hours here, and I have never seen them blink any color but blue. Okay, but she said green and yellow were for, like, stocking and stuff, right? So maybe it's just only employees would ever see it. Oh, clearance. Most of all the clearance things had a yellow tag on them. Okay. Okay, yeah, it blinks. So it blinks for for the shoppers, for like delivery drivers, like grocery delivery or grocery pickup. It helps them find the items quicker. I like that. It makes their job easier and helps you get your groceries faster. We should be happy about this. But that is Pika Kirby 11 on TikTok.
So that's my little bunk.
She says,
if you have any
everybody
questions
chill.
or comments about this stuff, let me know. Like I was saying, I'm pretty much an expert now on digital tags.
I love that. Her video does not have a ton of views, but I thought it was important to hear from an actual Walmart employee about what they use these price tags for. Top comment says, I love the digital tags. It makes price changes so much easier, and the price is clear, and especially on the 97 wall, it's nice because the tags don't get knocked off. I don't know what the 97 wall is, but I'll take your word for it. I don't work at Walmart. Jenny says, thank you for making this. I hope it reaches millions. I was part of the DSL team at my store, and it irks me how people can just spread misinformation about something they know nothing about. Half the time, they don't even want to believe the people telling them that actually work there. You know, Jenny, you are right. It is way more fun to put scary music behind something and be like, what if? Than to make a video like this, where you're like, there's actually nothing going on. And 5 people will watch it. Eric says, I've seen a few of those electronics fail. Our Walmarts still have paper tags. Okay. Target has gotten them, but I wonder if Target uses dynamic pricing. The tag is like the way that it works, it will not work for dynamic pricing. Here's a person taking one of these tags apart so you can see what's inside.
Lots of stores are using electronic price tags, so let's tear it down. They use e-ink displays with a Li-ion battery and a low power.
Okay, so it's an e-ink display, e-link, with a lithium-ion battery and a low-power motherboard with 200 bytes of storage. 200 bytes, y'all. This thing is not capable of calculating. It's not capable of determining which person is which and how much money they make. It is literally enough memory to hold the information that tells it what to display on its screen, and that is it. And they have a little battery on the back, or some of them, like the other lady was saying, there's a rail with batteries on it, and the thing like magnet like clicks onto the rail. But yeah, so no camera in there whatsoever. It is it's just that little motherboard, and this one didn't even have the LED light. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It's right there in the corner. But yeah, he says he got it from Safeway, but Walmart and other grocery stores are adding. It's dumber than a thermostat. Yes, absolutely, Eric. Your thermostat, Nest Google thermostat, has way more brains in it than this thing. It has it does not have motion sensing, it doesn't have a camera, it doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have anything. And someone would have to be standing there, well, not even standing there, someone would have to be manipulating the system to change these prices. And they would take effect for every person. So if you lower it for a certain person, it's lowering it for everyone. So it's, I don't, the conspiracy just does not hold water. Here's some more scary music. And I got it muted, so it's not as fun. Hold on. When the grocery store switched to digital price tags, rest in peace to my bank account. Why? What will happen to your bank account because of the digital price tag? This is just a video of digital price tags. We're not even I don't understand what we're talking about here. Where is the conspiracy? Please. And if you are interested in the saga of the 1898 shoes from the one girl,
and I chose to go through.
Lindy Glenn went absolutely wild and watched this entire long drawn out thing where she tried to buy something and then it rang up as a different price at the register, and she took that personally. Oh, Eric says, I'm not talking about a smart thermostat, just the standard digital Honeywell thermostat. Oh yeah, even that one has more brains in it than the digital price tags have. Yeah. But yeah, this is apparently a really long and important story. So if you want to check that out, you can on Lindy Glenn's TikTok. But electronic tags are not the same thing as dynamic pricing, even if you yell.
Have y'all seen Walmart has dynamic pricing now? Look, these are new electronic tags, and depending on the time of day and traffic in here, the demand for stuff, the prices will update to make them the most profitable. A whole scam.
See, this misinformation is everywhere. And it's not good. These stores really have a lot of work to educate consumers on how these devices work.
Don't believe me? Look at this. Look, when something's on sale, it'll just digitally change as well. Have y'all seen Walmart?
But that's what they do with the paper tag too. Becky says, I wonder why some are yellow tags and others aren't. Like the screen is yellow. Don't they do that to say this is a clearance price or something? I don't know. Or you mean the actual tag itself is yellow? Oh my gosh. And there's another guy who his whole account is just yelling about digital price tags, and he's really funny.
What's up, America? I'm here at a Circle K gas station, and I want to show you something that sucks my ass. Yes, that's right. When you see this, you're going to say,
guy.
Oh, it's everywhere. That's fun.
Jeez.
So I'm at the gas station, and what do I see?
Oh my God.
Digital price tags.
Ow. How did I pick this video? I literally just... He has so many videos and they're all the same. Circle K gas station. Digital price tags.
Digital price tags at the gas station. There you go.
You know what?
Check it out.
The gas station needs the digital price tags more than anyone because there's only one person working. So even the grocery store has got dozens of people around to print paper tags all day. Convenience store, they have one guy and he's working the register while he does it. Now, if you had a video where when a woman walked up to the cooler, the price changed, show it to me.
Single one. There you go.
So, yep, that's here, the Circle K gas station.
Man, that's Sup America. If you want to hear screaming about digital price tags, I really think we got to chill on this one, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's become a little bit crazy. Oh, Becky says, no, in the last video, some prices are yellow and the others aren't. You know, I don't know. That might be... that might be like a way that Walmart shows like something that's... Oh, Eric says yellow is clearance and red is sale. Okay, cool. I don't really go to Walmart, so except when I'm buying insane foods to try on stream. So I'm not really an expert of Walmart, but I can tell you these digital price tags are not tracking. They don't have a camera. They're not checking how much money is in your bank account, I promise. And trust me, I wish they were because I really wanted to make that video instead, okay? But if you guys see some digital price tags out there and the price changes, I want a video of the price changing on one of these once. Just one. There's so many other conspiracies that we could be wasting our time with, and this is what we're doing. I don't like it. But if you have seen some digital price tag shenanigans at a store near you, drop it in the comments. Let me know. And if you're watching on replay, hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with us Mondays and Fridays. And I hope y'all have a great week. Don't work too hard out there. Tell your family that you love them. And I will catch y'all on Friday for the extras. Peace.